So it's been a while since Oops has come out, and rewatching the episode again, I noticed something that was rather funny, and I don't know how intentional this was, but I can't stop thinking about it, so I'm gonna share it with you guys. So let's say hypothetically you watched all of Hell of a Boss, all of season 2, but for whatever reason you just didn't watch Western Energy. You would not be missing anything in terms of continuity in the episode Oops. You could just skip it. Now, I'm not saying you do that, but I am saying you would have no idea that Stryker had his failed hit on Stolas because it doesn't really feel like that's being acknowledged by any of the characters. In fact, when Stryker's talking about the failed hit he had last week, he's talking about Stolas, but he doesn't say Stolas' name.
The best. Had a royal on the ropes just last week.
Sure.
Crimson doesn't say, the one on Stolas? No, he doesn't say that, and Stryker doesn't say it either. And when Stolas sees Stryker, he doesn't say, oh, that's the guy who I just had a run-in with. Osmodeus doesn't mention anything about him being in the hospital recently. Blitz doesn't mention him being in the hospital. Fucking Fizzarali doesn't mention it. None of these characters have acknowledged the fact that there was a massive assassination attempt that left a fucking royal in fucking, like, hospital care. Am I crazy? Am I stupid? Like, genuinely, if you skipped Western Energy, you would be less confused, because when I first was watching this episode, and I just saw Stolas sitting there with no bandages or anything, and I watched it again and heard the line about how Stryker had him on the ropes last week, he went from this to this in a week! That's crazy, no? I don't know, maybe I'm being too obsessed with this, but it does do something really funny in hindsight, because for everyone who thought that Stolas was gonna die in this scene, now it's just a big laugh in the face, because less than 2 episodes later, he's already back, and in fact, he might have had a little bit of brain damage, because he's acting a lot more like his Season 1 self, too, so maybe him getting hurt was the best thing that could happen to him. Who knows? Keep an open mind.
I'm a fast reader. Oh.